So Aditya, what we're going to do is, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to request you to do something, do some analysis, and using that analysis yourself, you would see how things start to build up to make you understand what trigonometry is all about. And it's very simple.
Yeah.
You just have to walk through those observations yourself, and you will find it so interesting. And it's not just about right angle triangles. Let me tell you that right away. So do this. I'm telling you what to do, and please follow that. Do that. Okay. So
Yeah.
You have to make a random triangle. You understand what random means? It don't make it an equilateral or isosceles triangle. Just a random.
Yeah.
Okay, very random. Just use your scale and pencil and draw 3 lines cutting each other, intersecting each other.
Yeah.
You have your triangle. And then what you do is,
I already do it on the screen.
no, just a second. Let me complete what I want you to do and then start doing it. Okay. Hello.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Aditya. So make a random triangle. After you make this, measure all its parameters, and I'm going to call it A1, B1, and C1. Okay. Once you have measured it, you make another random triangle. Okay. Make another random triangle.
Okay.
This time a bigger one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not random. It's not random. You have to match the angles. The angles.
So there will be similar triangles.
Yes, absolutely. So you match the angles. So then you measure these. Point is, you make this random triangle A. Let's call it A. Random triangle A, and you measure everything. You measure everything. Then you make a triangle B such that these angles are not changed. Okay.
Okay.
Make it a little bigger. Make a bigger triangle, but with the same angles. Okay. And it's very easy to do. You and then measure A2, B2, and C2.
Okay.
Or you can say it in this way. I need you to make 2 triangles which have so they have the same angles, exactly equal angles, but one triangle is a little smaller than the other one.
Yeah, A2, B2, and C2 will
Be a little bigger than A1, B1, and C1. Little or whatever space you have on your paper, do it like that. But make sure that angles are equal. You have to make sure of that. Okay.
Okay. So can you repeat? I can't hear you.
Oh, I said, can you do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my notebook. I'll do it.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm still going to tell you what to do further. Just wait.
Yeah. Okay.
To me.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what you do is, once you are done with this, you have A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, everything you have made sure that angles are equal. Okay. This angle is equal to this one is equal to this one, and this one is equal to this one. You have to make sure. Now is now what you do is, all you have to do is find these ratios. Ratio of A1 with A2, ratio of B1 with B2, ratio of C1 with C2. All you have to do is this.
Yeah.
And we are hoping that all of them will come equal to something. Some number, all of them. Okay. Can you do that very quickly right now? Can you do all of it right now?
I just have, I can do that, but I just have one doubt. That is, like if we just draw it, then the angles won't be equal.
No,
how can
triangle B
is. So we will have to basically construct it.
Triangle B is not a random triangle. You can use your D. So what you do is, see, okay, for example, this X is suppose 40 degree. This suppose 30 degree, 70, and then this
110.
Yeah, let's make it more realistic. Let's say this is 80 and this is 70. So the third one,
30.
30. Okay. So if this is the triangle you have made and you have measured the angles, obviously you will have to, otherwise ये वाला triangle नहीं बनेगा, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you have measured those angles of the triangle A. Now what you do is you make a line like this, and then using your D, make 80 degree using your D.
Okay.
And then at any length, at any random length, suppose here, okay, make 70 degree. It will
Yeah.
automatically intersect and you will get the 30. So you will automatically you will have another bigger triangle with the same angles. That way. It's not random. The triangle B is not random, please. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please start doing that and tell me once you're done, please. I'm waiting. So let me remove these angles from here and tell me
Okay. Okay.
the angles you have. बताओ एक बार angles X, Y, and Z.
Okay. So angle X is 79 degree. Angle Y is 41 degree and angle Z is 60 degree.
Okay. ठीक है. A1, B1 and C1, how much they are? The lengths?
A1 is 4.3, B1 is 3.7, C1 is 5.5.
Okay. Now let's come to the other triangle, triangle B. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
X, Y, and Z are obviously same. What is A2, B2, and C2?
A2 is 6. A2 is 6.2. B2 is 4.7 and C2 is 7.2.
Okay. All
Yeah.
obviously in centimeters, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So A1 upon A2 would be 4.3 upon 6.2, right? B1 upon
Yeah.
will be 3.7 upon 4.7.
Yeah.
B1 upon C2 will be 5.5 upon 7.2, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4.3 when divided by 6.2, 0.69. It's 0.69.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 0.7, right? Then 3.7 divided by 4.7 is 0.7. Then
0.78.
yeah, 5.5 divided by 7.2 is 0.76.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, something like this. थोड़ा सा measurement or
Yeah, inaccuracy.
but they're same. You can say that they're constant. Let's keep them at 0.7. Okay. Now this discovery, this what you just now did, it actually means this. Think about it. What it means is that A1 or A2 when 0.7 times is going to give you A1. B2 0.7 times is going to give you B1. C2 0.7 times is going to give you C1. So this is the zooming in factor. If you zoom in
Yeah.
7 times, you will get the other triangle side. Basically, if you zoom in 0.7 times all its sides, you will get this triangle, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it means?
Yeah, it does.
It does. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to give you a very good picture. Okay. Now see, think about it very carefully. I'm going to take this and I'm going to write it this way. Look very carefully, okay? A1 upon B1 is equal to A2 upon B2. All I did was I moved it over here and I moved that over there. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
And जो मैंने लिखा है, is it correct?
Yeah, it is.
Now take this one. Let's take these two and do the same thing. B1 upon C is equal to B2 upon C2. Again, I did the same thing. I just moved it over here and moved that over. Is that fine?
Yeah, yeah.
Now let's take these two. Can I write A1 upon C1 is equal to A2 upon C2? Can I do that?
Yeah.
All I did was I moved it over here and I moved it over there.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Moved it over here and moved that over there. I mean, you can see that very clearly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now look at what it is saying. Okay, look at the blue one. What it is saying is that the ratio of A1 to B1, this one, is equal to ratio of A2 to B2, this one, right?
Yes.
And ratio of B1 to C1 is equal to ratio of B2 to C2, right?
Yeah.
The ratio of A1 to C1 is equal to ratio of A2 to C2. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you think they are? Let's find out. Yep, let's find out. A1 upon B1 is 4.3 upon 3.7.
Yeah.
It's 1.16. It's coming out 1.16. Then let's find out A2 upon B2, which is 6.2 divided by 4.7. I'm just performing a simple division, that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
That is 1.31. Okay. They're going to be equal. If you have accurate measurements, they're going to be equal. Okay. Let's try out B1 C1, B2 C2. Okay. So B1 upon C1 will be 3.7 divided by 5.5, which is 0.67. This is 0.67. B2 upon C2 will be 4.7, 7.2, 0.65. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do A1 upon C1, which is 4.3 upon 5.5, which is 0.78. This is 0.78. And C2, which is 6.2 divided by 7.2, is 0.86. Okay.
Yeah.
These differences are because of if you try all of this again with proper accurate measurements, and I can make it for
Yeah.
to you, you will get no more than 100th part inaccuracy. Okay, your decimal place will definitely come equal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now think about it in this way. What you have observed. See, if two triangles, have exactly the same angles, जैसा यहाँ पे दिख रहा है तुमको, if two triangles have exactly the same angles, उन angles के around जो sides हैं, उनका ratio change नहीं होता.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Yeah. Do you see that? Look very,
Yeah, I can.
okay, look very carefully. Yeah. Ratio of this side to this side will be same as ratio of this side to this side. Ratio of this side to this side will be same as ratio of this side to this side. Ratio of
Yeah.
to this side will be same as ratio of this side to this side. How you can verify? Okay. How you can verify now is I'll tell you what to do. You can probably do that. How you can verify it? Can you make 79, 41, and 60, right? This is 71, 49, and how much was this? 60,
No, this is no,
41.
it's 79 for 79
and 60.
41.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
another triangle. Make another triangle without changing the angle. The same angles, but different sides. Sides can be a little smaller, bigger, whatever. Okay. Do that. Measure it. A3, B3, and C3, and then find out those ratios. A3 upon B3, B3 upon C3, and A3
So
upon.
I've already drawn another triangle, so we can use the same for verification.
Yeah, you have made the third triangle?
No, the second triangle only we can use because that has different dimensions, except the angles.
Oh yeah, but we did know. We did it already, right? We checked it.
Yeah.
We checked it.
Yeah.
Just saying, you can go for another one, the third triangle, and you can, if you will see that if you keep the angle same, the ratio of this side to this side, okay, wait,
Yeah.
the ratio of this side to this side, which is this, and ratio of this side to this side, which is this, and ratio of this side to this side, which is this, will not
Yeah.
change. It will still be this. It will still be this. All of it. Yeah. So you can do it later on. That's perfectly fine. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the point here which I want to make largely is that if you have a triangle, and you keep those, you don't change these angles, okay, whatever these angles are, if you don't change them, if you do not change,
Yeah.
yeah, the ratio of the sides do not change. So a b c, so a by b by a also, then b by c, then c by b also, and a by c and c by a also. They will never change the, I'm not saying they're equal to each other. I'm not saying that. If you have another triangle which is much, much bigger, but same angle as the first triangle, it has the same angles and it is D, E, and F. Okay, let's call this angle as X, Y, Z, and this as X, Y, Z. So then A by B will be equal to D by E. B by A will be equal to E by D. B by C will be equal to E by F. C by B will be equal to F by E. A by C will be equal to D by F. C by A will be equal to F by D. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The ratios will not change. They will remain as it is if you keep the angles unchanged. I'm again and again saying that if you keep the angles unchanged. This revelation, this understanding gives me a certain power, Aditya. A certain power. I'll show you how.
Okay.
I'll show you. Yeah. Suppose you have this surface ground level. Let me make it more. Suppose you have this ground level and there is this particular tree that is tilted. Okay, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
This is particular tree that is tilted to the ground. Just giving you an example, just like that. Okay, nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to find out how long is that tree. So जिससे तुम इसे cut कर लोगे, then you can use it wood. Use its wood, but I'm against cutting trees for wood. Okay, but okay, fine. So you want to find the length of this tree.
Okay.
You can definitely measure this angle manually. Can you
Yeah.
measure this angle manually?
Yeah, we can measure.
Yeah. Suppose it came out to be 70 degrees. It will be a little harder to measure, but it's easy. I mean,
Yeah.
you can hold a thread. What you can do is यहाँ पे एक thread लगा सकते हो. किसी दोस्त को बोल सकते हो कि ये एक thread पकड़ के खड़े हो जाओ ऐसे straight thread और फिर D लगा के you can measure this. Okay? Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
You can do that. And then what else you can do is you can put up a thread over here and you can bring it to the ground. So this is also a thread. Okay.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
then you can measure this angle as well. Suppose this is 30 degree. You can measure it. This you can measure manually, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. You measured it. And you can take an inch tape. You actually do not even need that angle 30 degree, but I wrote it. And you can take an inch tape and you can measure this also. This is just the distance. You can measure this. Maybe this came out to be, let's say, 12 meters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now think about it, how easy it is to use this power. You just need to know how to use this power. अब तुमने एक पेपर लिया, you took a sheet of paper, और उस पे तुमने एक ऐसा ही triangle बनाया. You took a sheet of paper and you made a triangle in this with the same angles, 70, 30. तीसरा angle अपने आप equal आ जाएगा, right?
Yeah.
This angle and this angle,
80.
you don't even need to worry about it. Now what you did, listen to me very carefully, so simple. तुमने क्या किया, इसको measure किया, इसको measure किया. Suppose this is A and B. तुमने कहा A by B is going to come as 0.5.
Yeah.
This triangle has the same angles. That means this is A1 and this is B1. So A1 upon B1 will also be 0.5.
Yeah.
So will never change. But then you know B1 already. A1 upon 12 meters is equal to 0.5. A1 will be.
So A1 is equal to 0.5 into 12.
Do you see? Otherwise, if this knowledge wouldn't have been there with you, this thing that if you in a triangle, if you keep angles unchanged, the ratio of the sides will never change, will be constant. If you wouldn't know that, how, think about it. The only if you wouldn't know that, the only way to measure the length of this tree,
yeah,
उसके ऊपर चढ़ जाओ और फिर inch tape लगाओ, which is not possible, obviously, right? It's not possible,
yeah,
isn't it? See how did you use your knowledge to do this, right? Are you impressed doing this?
yeah, I am.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
all of it is manually measurable. And then once you manually measure them and you make a smaller triangle on paper to find the ratio, and using that ratio, you can find the length of that side. Now you can find anything, man. Come on, anything, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. There is this just one question I have for you. How are you going to tie this? How are you going to tie this? Let me give you another example. So this is your ground and there is a huge building. Okay?
Yeah,
There is a huge building. You can obviously do this, right? You can obviously do this. You can tie a rope over here and bring it down like this. And you know this distance. You know that one of the angles is this is 90 degree because buildings are at 90 degree to the ground. You can measure this angle manually, right? Suppose this came out to be 70 degree manually.
yeah, we can.
You can measure this distance also manually, right?
Yeah, we can.
Now you can make the same triangle on paper and do the same thing which you did for the tree, and you can find the height of this building, right? Which is this side.
Yeah,
It's very simple, all right?
yeah, we can.
Yeah. Do you think doing this thread is an easy task? I mean, you know how big the building in your city. It will work. It will work. Definitely it will work. But do you think it is?
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, it would be impractical. It wouldn't be. And then just saying, if it is not that easy and comfortable and it's impractical to do this, do you think we can do something else? Do you think we can do something else? Maybe a letter or something? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah.
I don't think we can exactly do something else. No, we basically need the height of the building.
We can do something. I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you. Listen to me. So there is this something. यहाँ पे एक point है. आप जब यहाँ पे खड़े होते हो, when you're standing and you're looking at that point, if you look through a pipe, अगर उस point को देखने के लिए एक pipe use करते हो, ऐसा. If you look through a pipe, it would be a straight line of sight through the pipe.
Yeah.
If you can measure this angle, you will get this angle.
Yeah.
It's the same angle, right? You extend it. आप इसको extend कर लो, यही angle तो आएगा.
Yeah.
So ना, this is parallel, right?
Yeah. So
You can do
corresponding.
that. You do not need to tie a thread. All you need is this pipe. If you look at this point through that pipe, measure that pipe's angle with the horizontal. This angle with the horizontal. Because this horizontal is parallel to the Earth's surface, you will have the same angle here, right?
Yeah.
Will it become easier?
Yeah, it will.
वो जो एक प्रॉब्लम थी, that was the task, ये थ्रेड वाला, ये जरूरत नहीं है करने का. पाइप से तुमको लाइन ऑफ साइट मिल जाएगा, this line of sight, and you do your thing. Simple. You got this angle. Okay, this is going to be 70 degree like this. You got this angle just using the pipe. You know that this is 90 because buildings are perpendicular to the surface. And this angle, obviously, you would know. You would be able to make a smaller triangle like this on paper. You find the ratio of this and this. So suppose A and B again. A और B का ratio आया, let's say 1.7. ऐसे ही ले रहा हूँ. So H,
Yeah.
because this is 80 meters, maybe 80 meters. So H upon 80 should be 1.7, right? A by B यहाँ से है, H upon 80 यहाँ से है, 1.7, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Done. Will you be able to find H?
Yeah, we can.
This is trigonometry for you. This is trigonometry. This is the real one. I know that you must be thinking what sine, cos, and tan and everything is doing there, right? We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Big deal. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Don't worry about it as of now. As I told you before, when you directly jump into sine, cos, tan, you're just gaining information. You do not really know what you're trying to learn. You're just gaining information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know what you're trying to learn. This is what you're trying to learn.
Yeah.
This is where it is helpful. How are we then doing it?
Yeah.
With the names? Without the names, sine, cosecant, tangent, cotangent. We are doing it without the names, right? Because names are like calling parameters. It's like you use them to call something by something, to denote it by some words. Doesn't mean that you cannot understand things without words. I mean, it's common sense here, don't you think so? And then if it is about just the ratios of the sides which do not change if you keep the angles unchanged, then it is applicable on any triangle, not just right triangle. तुम बताओ, is it? Yeah, हम लोग right triangle पे इसलिए करते हैं because most of the stuff on our planet is perpendicular to the Earth. That's why it just makes more sense. But then think about it in this way. Instead of tying this rope like this, you could have done this. आप यहाँ पे एक कुछ पत्थर लेके ऊपर फेंकते, ऐसे बांध के वो ऊपर अटक जाता और आप खाली रोप को ऐसे हैंगिंग छोड़ देते. अगर आप रोप को हैंगिंग छोड़ देते तो ये 90 डिग्री आ जाता. You could have done the same thing with this right angle triangle जो हमने नेक्स्ट पेज यहाँ पे किया. वो सेम चीज इस ट्रायंगल के हिसाब से हो जाती. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस डिस्टेंस आप ये डिस्टेंस करते. Yeah. You can always have a right angle triangle, but that does not mean it is not applicable anywhere else. It is applicable on any triangle, any kind of triangle, provided you do not change the angles. If you do not change the angles, you know what happens, right? Yeah. Great. How was it? All this discussion about.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Is it better? Do you think it is more logical and?
Yeah, it is.
So, obviously you have your gate and stuff in house. So what you do is you have a gate at your house. In your house, what you do is ऊपर gate पे यहाँ पे धागा बांध के उसको नीचे खींच लो ऐसा और इस एंगल को मेजर कर लो. दिस इज ऑब्वियसली 90 डिग्री. एंड देन करने के बाद यही छोटा बनाओ पेपर पे. इसका और इसका रेशियो निकालो. इन दोनों का रेशियो निकालो और उस रेशियो को यूज करो हाइट फाइंड करने के लिए. और इसको तो तुम मेजर कर ही लोगे. यू विल मेजर दिस डिस्टेंस, राइट?
Yeah.
You got the point, right? I'm again saying the same thing literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you do that? And then once you find the height using this newfound power of,
I won't be able to do that because in our house there's no gate. There's directly the door.
हाँ,
So,
उस डोर को ही गेट बोल रहा हूँ बच्चा. दैट ओपनिंग,
oh, okay, okay.
कम ऑन, वही मतलब उसका हाइट ना, जरूरी थोड़ा है कि दरवाजा ही हो, ओपनिंग होगी ना जिसमें से पास होते होगे.
Yeah, yeah.
उसको कर लो यार, इट्स ओके. सो and then after that what you do, once you find the edge using this newfound power, you actually take a inch tape और inch tape से इसको measure करो. देखो कि जो तुमने calculate किया है using this knowledge, is it same as the exact actual measurement? है ना?
Yeah.
Actual measurement लो और उससे compare करो. Actual measurement लो and compare it with your calc. Yeah, see whether it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be another physical experimental proof, and obviously you'll be trying it experimentally, practically, so you will feel good about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything you want to ask about all this?
No, nothing.
But please,
Right now.
please go back after the session and please look at these files and please do this exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, please do that. You will love it. You remember we talked about doing work and doing it rigorously and do whatever analysis work I give you.
Yeah.
Please, yeah. Let's keep the rigor, keep the momentum, and keep doing it. So please do this. You will let me know and click a few photos
Yeah, yeah.
while doing it. Show it to me. Share it with me how you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Bye bye.